Macron refused COVID test and Putin trip over DNA theft fears. Basically, he was advised by his medical team to not submit to the test because Putin was just going to take your DNA.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Keep going.
Well, here's the thing. They weren't taking the validity of their own tests. Russia demanded to allow their own doctors to perform the
Oh,
test.
so they had already taken a test.
Yeah, they already proved that it was fucking bullshit. So the two sources
Okay.
who acknowledged the French president's health protocol told Reuters Macron had been given a choice: either accept a PCR test done by the Russian authorities and be allowed to get close to Putin, or refuse and have to abide by more stringent social distancing.
Hence the reason they had that 50-foot table between them.
Yeah, this fucking ridiculous thing.
Dude, that is absolutely ridiculous.
Like, Putin probably had that made for this meeting. Like, fuck this
Oh,
guy.
yep.
It's just silly. It's extremely. Look at this. Like, this is what. Like, is that not symbolic of how international politics is going at the moment? Like,
Yep.
it's fucking
Further and
crazy.
further apart, right?
Yeah, and like their
So, yeah.
flags have the same fucking colors too, and they can't even fucking chill out.
It's the same colors that are on our flag.
And the point is, there's no politics in this. It does not interfere with negotiations.
Yeah,
But
it did.
Putin does this kind of shit with everybody. He plays games. He plays games with everybody. When they specifically asked about the DNA theft, the president has doctors who define with him the rules that are acceptable and not in terms of his own health protocol. So they had certain rules and protocol, and they just did it. They were just like, no, we're not doing it.
Okay, well, that was probably a good idea then.
Yeah, I mean, it's just silly in general.
I mean, to me, it makes sense because if you've already taken the test and they're like, "No, we want you to take another test," but our doctors will administer it. It's like, nope,
No thanks.
I'm
Like,
good.
why would I?
Yeah, why would I? We've already taken tests, and you know that they have to agree to certain things before they even get there. So it seems like this was sprung on them at the last moment.
Yeah, I mean, they might have also known about it going into it, and were like, yeah, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
You know, look at
Yeah.
that floor though. Look at that wood. That's all
Extreme
custom
detail.
woodwork. Fuck it. Can I
Yeah.
zoom in on that?
Yes. No, the question is,
Look at that fucking leaf. Holy shit. That's
that means
amazing.
they laid the floor, cut it out, and then drop the new pieces in.
Yep. With all of it.
I think yeah, the flower, the leaves are cool, but I think the little star right next to it is even
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, this is more intricate. Think of like how fine of a bit you'd have to have on your router. Like, it has little like things going in and out of the leaf. Like, it's really detailed.
Yeah,
It's not just like a rip with the saw,
true.
That's
That's
fucking
true.
nuts. But yeah, I mean, they literally, I just, it's ridiculous. Why have a table that big? How small is your PP, Putin? Probably pretty small. He's
Probably
very
pretty
angry,
small.
man.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I don't.
I mean,
I- I've been watching more stuff about not the Ukraine. Uh, I don't know. I don't know who. I really think everyone should just leave Ukraine alone.
I agree. That's what Ukraine wants.
But not
But it
all of them.
seems
Some of them want Russia. So it's kind of a
well,
mix. So you're gonna have a civil war. You're gonna have it split, which might not be. Who knows how the logistics of that work out, and if that's even feasible.
well,
You know,
okay. Bigger question: if it looks like there's going to be an inevitable conflict of some type.
yeah,
I mean, it's coming. It seems like because right now, from everything that I'm reading, it says that Russia is trying to act like Ukraine is the aggressor.
right. Which is funny because they're shelling things and then saying Ukraine. It's basically Russia
Yeah,
grabbing Ukraine by the hand and smacking Ukraine in the face and going, "Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting
stop hitting
yourself! Stop
yourself.
hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!" Like that's what Russia's doing to Ukraine right now, and then Ukraine's gonna snap, and then Russia's
Mhm,
gonna be like, "Oh, look like we got a war now. Gonna have to
mhm.
take it over."
Now, how big does this get?
Probably not very
Because
big.
that's what A squared and I think. A squared and I think that when this all goes down, Russia will probably just take Ukraine and
That's
nobody
it.
will do a damn thing about it.
No, America doesn't want to do that. Dude, all the vets on like TikTok and shit, they're like, dude, we had troubles with fucking sheep farmers in pajamas. I don't want to fight a fucking well-trained, fully supplied army.
Yeah,
It's a fair,
it's a fair argument.
Russia's had plenty of practice. You don't
Yep.
think of them in a lot of armed conflicts, but they've been doing this shit for a long time. They have as much experience as America.
Oh yeah. Remember, they went to Afghanistan first.
Yeah. Except, I think their soldiers and our soldiers, they all have waifus. It's probably a bunch of weebs. Like, this might be the first weeb war.
You
Because,
got a
like,
valid point.
when we were in the Middle East, they weren't weebs. They were like, fucking goats and shit.
Right.
Which sounds bad, but that's that was a thing. It's not all of them, but now we have Russians that also have access to anime. What's that
So it
gonna
might
what
be.
What's that gonna mean for war? I don't know. It could get interesting. We'll keep
It
you
could
guys
get.
updated.
That's a very valid point. If anybody has thoughts on what anime can do for war, let us know.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Look what it did for Japan. Pulled them right out of it. Fucking nuked. America nuked a country twice, and we got fucking tentacle porn out of it. I don't.
Valid point, but we were the only ones that had the nuke at that time.
Fair enough, but tentacles. I don't know. Let's hope this goes better. Who knows?